Welcome, have a nice day. Today is Sunday, 27th of August 2023. This day is celebrated as International Bat Day. This day is also celebrated as National Petroleum Day. What happened in India on August 27th? The Battle of Polilor was fought between the forces of the Mysore Kingdom under the Hyder Ali and the British East India Company led by General Iri Koti. Remember Battle of Polilpur. Starting the newspaper analysis with the newspaper, The Hindu states that Supreme Court seeks government response on vacancies in National Panel for Safai Karamchars. The Supreme Court has sought the government's response in Aprilia to fill the 4 vacancies in the National Commission for Safai Karamchars. The Hindu newspaper also states that United Kingdom to make whole life sentences mandatory for worst killers. Whole life orders are rare, with 65 prisoners subjected to one as of June 30. The Hindu newspaper also states that student slap incident throws light on poor quality of schooling in rural Uttar Pradesh. Tripta Tyagi, principal cum teacher at a private school in Khubapura village of Uttar Pradesh, Muzaffarnagar, speaks to the media on August 26, 2023 on the viral video that allegedly showed her asking children to slap a Muslim classmate. Going towards the Indian Express newspaper states that as United States, China seeks to drive into G20 COPs, put foot down, no more than 25 cars each. The Indian Express has learned that while the United States has proposed to bring 75 to 80 vehicles of its own, China said it would get 46 vehicles. Sources said that besides these 2 countries, the representatives of Turkey, the United Arab Emirates, the European Union, and the France plan to get their own cars. As heads of state of 19 countries, the European Union, and a host of other international organizations descend on New Delhi on September 7 for the G20 Leaders Summit. Security drills at the Bharat Mandapam Convention Center in New Delhi on Saturday. Indian Express also states that conman Sharpuria duped owner to take over her house near Prime Minister's residence and Postman Drive. Delhi Riding Club became his home office to flaunt a proximity to government agency. Delhi Riding Club behind Safdarjung, a tomb at sprawling over 3 acres, was established in 1968, Amit Mehra says. Indian Express also states that Zhuj Cookie's Manipur government plans greater autonomy for hill area councillors. The Ministry of Home Affairs has been holding talks with the representative groups from both the Meiji and Kuki communities to find a solution to the ongoing conflict. Manipur Chief Minister N. Byron Singh at a Parliament House complex during the second part of the budget session of the Parliament in New Delhi. Going towards the Hindustan Times newspaper states that for Mumbai Meet panel's social media plan on India agenda. The second meeting saw the number of constituents rise to 26 parties. New Delhi, the Mumbai meeting of the Indian National Development Inclusive Alliance India will set up the grouping's 11-member coordination committee and is likely to discuss the border approach for the state-specific seat sharing arrangements which will eventually be handled at the state level. 2 leaders involved in the preparatory consultations said on Saturday. 23-year-old man stabs 2 teen boys in Delhi, thrashed badly. 2 boys were stabbed by a 23-year-old man without any provocation in outer Delhi's Narila on Saturday, the Delhi police said. The police were in the process of booking the man under the Indian Penal Code sanctions based on the medico-legal case of his victim and having him examined by a psychiatrist. Another held over initiating a social media post in Bareilly, say police. A 35-year-old woman who runs a private medical clinic and a maternity center was arrested for illegally putting up in an inciting social media post attacking a Hindu boy in Bareilly district of Uttar Pradesh. Lucknow, a 35-year-old woman who runs a private medical clinic and a maternity center, was arrested for illegally putting up and initiating a social media post attacking a Hindu boy in Bareilly district of Uttar Pradesh, making it the 33rd arrest in connection with a series of interconnected cases, police said on Saturday. Going towards the economy of the country, NCCPF procures 2,826 tons of onion from the farmers for buffer stock to scale up buying in coming days. DGCA inspection find lapses in Air India's internal safety audits. Representation of image of an Air India passenger aircraft taxiing on the tarmac while another one lands at Chhatrapati Shivaji International Airport in Mumbai. Chandrayaan 3 opens up avenues for Indian companies in aerospace sector, says director of Coimbatore, a firm that worked with Indian Space Research Organization. Jayavarthanavela, director, Chandrasekhar Aerospace and Cargo. Going towards the world news, including Pope warns of social media peerless relationship reduced to algorithms, partisan propaganda hatred. Bhutan cuts daily tourist fee by half to lure more visitors. Russia downs drones close to Moscow and near Ukrainian border. Ramaswamy faces curiosity and skepticism in Iowa after center stage perform in GOP debate. Putin orders Wagner fighters to sign oath of allegiance after the Prigozhin's demise. China sends aircraft and vessels toward Taiwan days after United States approves $500 million arms scale. Going towards the science and technology, missed childhood TB cases impaired achieving 2025 goal. Killer disease TB is the cause of death from infection disease for children. Long-term health issues following COVID-19. People who had COVID-19 had a greater risk of blood clots, lung disease, fatigue, and diabetes for up to the 2 years. Robotic boat collects garbage in Meghalaya like near Shillong. Robotic boat in operation for the collecting garbage from the Umiam Lake in Meghalaya. At last, there is a famous quotation said by Rabindranath Tagore, whose birth anniversary is 7 May 1861 up to 8 August 1941. Was a Bengali poet, writer, playwright, composer, philosopher, social reformer, and a painter. He reshaped Bengali literature and music as well as Indian art with the contextual modernism in the late 19th century and late 19th and early 20th century. Author of profoundly sensitive, fresh, and beautiful poetry of Gitanjali, he became in 1913 the first non-European and the first lyricist to win the Nobel Prize in Literature. Tagore's poetic songs were viewed in as a spiritual and mercurial. However, his elegant prose and magical poetry remains largely unknown outside Bengal. He was fellow of the Royal Asiatic Society, referred to as the Bard of Bengal. Tagore was known by his sobriquets Gurudev, Kobi Guru, and Biswa Kobi. Mr. Rabindranath Tagore says a famous quotation. He says that the highest education is that which does not merely give us information but makes our life in harmony with all existence. Okay, thank you.